On the West Coast, no two programs have rocked the establishment more than these two, and it's built a rivalry between them that's been nasty at times. It's had its fair share of cheap shots and ruined seasons, all in the quest for the milk can.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
In Fresno, California.
Take us a big rip real quick.
And the Fresno State Bulldogs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Road with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Fresno State's head coach told me pregame he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game. Most importantly, the weather is there. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Running inside. It's gone. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. He leaves it with his back. Maybe a crease. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
And the Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And Boise State, man, it seems like they always find their guy. And Dylan Riley replaces Ashton Genty, and they're going to run the football. Palmer, they make no bones about it. They're a physical run team. They play action off of that, but whoever's at the running back spot is go.
But, and he's got room. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Defense looks like they're coming. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gaines. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Guys, they first played in 1977. They've had their battles in the WAC, the Mountain West, and here they are again today.
Yeah, they've changed conferences, and it's kind of an interesting rivalry, Palmer, because they don't play every year. But it's been kind of neutral the last 10 matchups, so good little rivalry, still budding, still blooming.
Yeah, it's a fun one to watch, David. This thing really kicked off back when Boise State joined the WAC, and that year they upset then number 8 Fresno State. I think that's when people around the country started paying more attention to this rivalry.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And on that 3rd down play, there just wasn't any time in between the quarterback and his intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up 4th.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
It's going to be very hard, everybody.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll keep it on the ground. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuff both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverage.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Broncos! How about this defense taking one back to the house? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can
Appreciate you, Beesh. Appreciate it, man.
I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And so the Fresno State offense comes out onto the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. Martin back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on
Man, he
first
threw a
down
pick
here.
6, Willie.
Just getting him the ball in the passing game. Let him make something happen and set up 2nd and short.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. He's got it. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Sucks, yeah.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure
That was my fault.
Turning on the Jets. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
White hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted.
Come on, take it back. Take it back. Take it back 1-5. Take it back 1-5. Take it back 1-5. Take it back 1-5. Let's fucking go, baby. Back-to-back pick 6s. Let's go.
No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And there's something you don't see often.
Gotta be quiet. Gotta be quiet. Everybody's asleep in the
return for a
house.
touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get at minimum tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play by the defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Hey, Zach, you know what I'm saying, bro? Gotta keep it going, though. Can't let up, dog.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. There he goes. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
Blue 22, blue 22.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have balance and be able to get it done on the ground.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Hauls it in.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. absolutely perfect. That'll close the gap to 14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
My knowledge that one's going to put it on about you and the other one just looking.
And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and
you can turn the light on there, Dave.
Who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David?
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Unloads quickly, and they're able to make the tackle. And the Broncos will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Here's a heat. Took a shot as he flew. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Gotta stay in the pocket, man. Gotta stay in the pocket.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Making side adjustments here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Quick strike complete.
Punt that bitch back to me.
Just a few on that completion.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. Third down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the fourth down.
And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2.
Got a punt. Got a punt. Got a punt. Thought you was gonna sit there and get that, huh? Yep, you gotta punt that bad boy. That's why I called that timeout. I'm not stupid. Punt that bitch. Thought you was gonna get me. Thought you was gonna get me. That's why I called that timeout. I knew you was gonna try to get it to the 2-minute warning.
First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of time to work.
Chad, he thought he was going to get me, bro.
They take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The run inside. It's Riley. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. The Broncos want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
And the Broncos peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. On the ground, it's Riley.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
From the 22 on 1st and 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be.
There's a crease. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Right down the middle. Pulls it in. It's McClain. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room.
Didn't matter, dude. I had a fucking timeout. I'm like, what all this?
Let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's get things popping this week with Kentucky in their matchup against the number 2 team.
Oh, man, dude done hit his leg switch, bro.
And it's the Wildcats with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And I guess what they can take away from this one is they're back to even, 3-3 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throwing right. He's got an open man. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And the Bulldogs headed quickly to the line.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Complete downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10.
Should never happen. That should have never
fielded in the end zone. It's gone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Hope he's ready for what's about to happen.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. They come out for the first time in this second half, but lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Running inside, it's Riley. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They want to run this quarterback, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed into the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
To the air, it's Madsen. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this.
I was hitting R1 the whole fucking time, dog. I'm telling you, there's a fucking lag all of a sudden in the second half.
Haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game.
Get the fuck out of here!
He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Broncos. Took it all the way back to the house. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football.
Shit shouldn't even be this fucking close.
Everybody on defense. We turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Freeman. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. The Bulldogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Quickly complete. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Makes the grab. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Man, let him do his little dink and dunk stuff.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
From the gun, running back on the move. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistic the running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Dang, man, I think I got like 3 pick sixes, bro. It really should be worse than this, dang. I'm not happy with it, to be honest with you.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Defense right there to stop him.
Really should be worse.
And they get nothing on that play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play.
Dang, man, that sucks that you're still at work, dude.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. You throw it away and live to play another day.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Gets it out quickly. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Yeah, man, it was like 17-0 at one point.
And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
Converts on 4th
That was
down.
my fault. I took the guy that was supposed to be out there.
Bulldogs. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Snap in the shotgun. Throws to the tight end.
Nope.
And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
That keeps the score. Boise State 34, Fresno State 16.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Snags it quickly on the left. Snags it, and there's running room. And they
There we go, baby. That's the way to go into the fourth quarter.
They got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Right around the halfway point of
the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. Maybe some room here. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Play mind games with him now. Gonna play mind games with him.
Up from the 31 on first down. Right back to the well. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
In the red area, it's Gaines. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
It's complete on the right side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Finds his big tight end. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Shoot fire.
The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Snared on the right sideline.
And I think that completion is as good as a 1st down, right? Because you set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. On the direct snap, it's Riley. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator. Try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's got him. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. No huddle here for the offense.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
It's complete to the right. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
This is an offense that has skill. They've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Grabbed in the middle. It's McClain. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Looking for more room. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Broncos! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their
you
lead
joined
a
the
little
Pac-12
bit
for
and
me.
make this game almost out of reach.
Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Finds his man. It's Freeman. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Wants to go right back downfield. It's complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Complete. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football
All
game.
right, come on, bro. This game's
and
over with, dog. I gotta go to bed.
If you want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards.
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Come on, get that block.
Takes it the other way. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He breaks a tackle.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like, they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage.
You gotta be shitting me. This dude just took a fucking time out.
Figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. On the move, he fires. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Absolutely center cut, and that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Ramirez. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from.
Oh, trickeration, he wants to throw. Looking to scramble. And the pass is incomplete. They thought they had the fake all dialed up, and it did not work. So Boise State takes down Fresno State, and these two often use each other as a measuring stick. That's how rivalries are born, and this one certainly delivered. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What's going on, B-Way? Gotta be real the whole thing with the seat right now. But this is Boise State coming to you with this recap against our rival gamer and Fresno State for the milk jug. Boise State pulled it off 44-16.